Alright, welcome to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything, you guys. Guess what we got? We got ourselves an AJE game member. Tubular. I'm happier than a fly on a turd. So anyway, it came with all the goodies. One-page directions. I wish they'd get a little bit more than this. But they got the tubular upper A-arms. They're all wrapped up good and tight. I won't unwrap them yet. Then we got the lower control arms. Called tubular. And the other one. Even a couple stickers, eh? Jeez, that's nice. Then we got the extra shock, what these do is these actually mount to where your shocks used to mount. These kind of take the place of them. Then they bolt to the frame. And then the new coilover bolts to this, to the lower control arm. You know, that's pretty cool. Got a pair of them. And these are your, these are for your steering. These mount up to your existing, you got to use your stock spindles. I know you can't really see them that well, but we're going to get more entailed on this later on. But this is just kind of a prelude to it. The AJE suspension. This is going to be video number 1 of a few on the. And then we got some hardware for the upper control arm bushings. This is the street hardware now. You know, kind of looks like Mustang 2 hardware. And other hardware, nuts and bolts. Oh yeah, and no, this plate here that goes on the other side of the frame wheel. What you got to do is when you mount these on, you kind of see that these plates will be on the other side of the frame, so they'll look like this sort of. And then the frame is kind of the ham and the ham sandwich, and then you have to drill 1/2-inch holes through the frame sideways, and then eventually these 1/2-inch anti-crush sleeves, you know, so the frame don't crush. Okay, so that's what'll happen there. So anyway, what I want to do, the only thing I want to do today on this is let's put all this back. Let's don't lose our directions. Gotta still have them. And our stickers. Let's put everything away here. Kind of put it in sections here. And it looks like it has screw-in Volare ball joints, just like Mustang 2 basically, kind of. But they're not, they're definitely bent, you know, like a stock one. A stock upper. Okay, so there's that. So let me put this back in here now. I'm just gonna, not never fits the way it came out. What we want to do today I cleaned up my factory K-member bolts. Let's see how we're doing here. So I cleaned up my factory K-member bolts, and then I unpackaged the K-member. Now this is the lower control arm bushings. Let's just set them there. Oh yeah, like this or something for now. So here's the tubular K-frame. So I think what we want to do, all I want to do is just dummy that in there with 4 bolts. So let's see how we're going to do this. It looks pretty good quality, you know. Weld it together nice and pretty beefy. Definitely a lot of parts to it. Let's put you guys on pause. We'll get you over by the car and we'll put this in with the K-member bolts. Just for now, loose, not tight. Alright, I got the car on the rotisserie and I tipped it to its side. Okay. The sway bar goes to the front. But this thing's totally vice versa. That. This one I won't get that in there. This thing in a tip. I gotta go get myself a socket, guys. Oh, let's see. Where am I gonna find one real fast? Right here in the toolbox. I guess it takes 1.25 inches. Okay. And then I'll take a 1/2 inch drive ratchet if I got one. Right here. And I'll drop one on the floor. What are we doing there? Can you guys see what I'm doing? Or am I standing in the way? Probably. Like I always am. Hey! My back isn't quite there yet. I'm trying though. Too tight. There we go. You don't want to cross thread them. So you want to start them by hand. And all we're doing is we're just locking the K-frame itself in anyway. Oh, come on. K-frame wants to fall to one side here. Okay. Good enough. Good enough for now. Okay. For a minute, I thought I had it on backwards. I think I'm losing it, guys. Actually, I'm sure I am. Okay, so that's how it looks like that. Maybe we should tip the car down now, huh? Let's see what it looks like. I should have put my rack and pinion on here. But where do you stop? You know what I mean? I like that they put plastic ends on here. They seem so small in bolts. I'm gonna put you guys on pause for a minute. I gotta read the directions on that rack and pinion once. All right. Found out I didn't have to buy any rack bushings. Got an extra set now for Mustang 2 front suspension. This is actually a Fox body rack, but it seems to be taking the same bushings as a Mustang 2. So they supply you with the bushings for the rack anyway. Oh my God, I'm loving it so far. I just don't like, they went down on these bolts. I'd love to see them bigger. That bothers me a little bit. I'd like to see a little bit more beefier bolts holding my rack on. I believe all these bolts are the same size. I believe. Okay, yep. Looks that way. Okay. Oh, can't believe it. Oh, I got an extra set of Mustang 2 rack bushings now, you could say. I'm gonna go put them over here. I don't want to lose any of these parts. There, that should sit there. By the Mustang 2 parts. Okay, so what we should do, find out what size that is. Not tighten them up, just kind of snug them up, and then we'll tip the car down, we'll take a look at it, and that's all we're going to do on it today. It's all got to come back off anyway. Now I just... shit. What size is this? 16th. Yeah, that was right. Okay. Oh, no, I forgot the bolt. Getting hot again, guys. Driving me nuts already. But I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. 3/4 head. What would that be then? 1/2-inch bolt. Okay, I don't need that. Yeah. What I do need is make sure that they're not going in crooked. Okay, that one don't seem to be. I'm accustomed putting Mustang 2 front ends and everything, you know. My older brother Randy, he put Mustang 2 front end and my brother's Dart, you know. I would have liked to see bigger bolts and holding this rack on though. So I know I'm going to get grade 8s right away. This grade 5 hardware is going bye-bye. It's just... because I put bigger bolts in here. Oh my god, that'd be a job actually. They welded these threaded pieces of pipe or bungs or whatever you want to call them in there. All right, so there's that. Just kind of everything's kind of loose and snuggy. But I'm not putting no more together. You got to cut these bump stops all off. So all this has to go on both sides, and then you got to drill that. You got to put that plate for shock mount. You know, you have to get this cut out and ground smooth. You know, then you put those shock support mounts in here. Then you drill your holes through there. And then put that other plate on the other side and put those bushings in the frame. And yeah. So this has all got to come out again anyway. But it uses a 79 to 83 Fox body rack and pinion. Let's put this stuff back so I don't lose it. Okay. When we get back to, I'm cleaning engine parts for the Hemi. The 5.7. Unfortunately, the 6.4 is going to need a lot of work, guys. So we're going to put a 5.7 in it that I got laying here. For now, it's on another video on a separate playlist. Just click on playlist. So let's go for a quick little tour here. This is where it looks from the bottom. So yeah, so what a guy's got to do yet is all these bump stops have to be cut off. So you got a clean frame like this. And then you'll put that shock mount piece in. It'll be nice and clean, the frame. None of this will be here. You got to keep these though. Don't be cutting these out for your upper arms. Don't cutting them out. Just cut this bump stops out. Make it clean like the side of the frame. And then we'll put those shock mounts in. That'll tell us where the holes have to be. Then we got to drill them straight through, 4 of them. And then there'll be a plate that mounts on the other side. There'll be bushings that go through there. You got to drill 1/2-inch holes. And then, so this all has to come off. I had to see this. I just had to see this. You know how it is. You gotta play a little. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna roll the car back down, and then we'll look at it from another view. And that's the way it'll sit for a while. Okay, there's nothing in the way. Okay. Oh, I sneezy. Oh, does that look cool? Oh my God, does that look neat? You guys gotta come in and see this. As soon as I get this thing figured out here. Wow. Man, I wish I was this far. Wish I had, wow. I gotta get you guys in here. You guys gotta see this. I gotta walk around though. I gotta walk that. And it says cooler than cool. Alright. So again, you just cut this stuff off. Right here. That's gotta go. Oh God, look at that. Oh, does that look nice? We gotta do this to my brother's dart, I think. It's 392, 1956 or 57, whatever motor that is in there. Or 57 or 58, whatever it was. Wow. Let's see, let's maybe, wow. I gotta walk around here. Now I gotta get back to work again on other stuff. I'm just gonna leave it in there for now. I'm not gonna take it back out again. That way you can get a front view of it. Wow. Whoop. Huh. Very cool. This hopefully is gonna be one of my best muscle cars I ever built. Time I'm done. It's one of the rustier ones again. I wish I had a better car to start with, but I saved it. Went from rags to riches. It's definitely coming out of my pocket. I need more subscribers, guys. I'm just a common folk, that's all I am. Take a look at this here if you can. Well, kind of hard to make out, I guess. Especially, yeah. No, there won't be no torsion bars or nothing in here. Those bars on the ground are for the, obviously for the roticity. They kind of look like a torsion bar in a way, you know. Well, now we won't have no torsion bars to. I just gotta get coilover shocks yet. We'll do more videos as we install it. But this is just kind of like, wow, this is cool. It's gonna be a while, but I gotta get this all cut, and all those bump stops have to be cut off. Gotta drill those holes through the into the shock mounts, and see the shock mounts that we're installing on here. Actually, there's a bolt that'll go through this hole. So this is helping support the whole car as well. But it's also, it's, I don't know how to say it. It's distributing the Instead of just grabbing the metal here, you're grabbing it here and here and here and here. That way it gives you more strength. Right here it could rip out, you know. Well, that is just neat. Never had anything this fancy. I don't know what to do with it. My God. See, and then I got the floors almost in. So that's almost done. I'm trying to get this welding and cutting and grinding on this body, especially the welding and grinding. You know, cutting out the old rust and shit before it gets. There's another $5. Before it gets cold up, because up here it'll be 20, 30 below zero before we know it. Right now we're enjoying our average highs are like 69 or something like that, and they're 82. So, but anyway, yeah, again, here's all the control arms and the bushings, and this is the street kit, so it's bushed, not rod end. Whereas the upper arms are rod end and lower ones. And yeah. So what we gotta do then is, I'm cleaning engine parts because this engine's open and I gotta knock them two apart because I need to clean all that up, sandblast it there in the cabinet, clean that all up, paint that nice and black. I gotta clean up that 4-speed that I got at the swap meet that my brother went down there that day, and because of him going, and I thank him for that, my brother Dean, that he found that for me. So I gave him a little extra for his finder's fee, but I don't think I gave him enough because I appreciate it so much. And high volume oil pump came for the Hemi. So I want to clean this oil pan today. And I want to clean the water or timing cover / water pump thing cover. So anyway, please like and subscribe, guys. Sure could use it. And if you follow along, we'll go more in detail on this. This is just kind of a quick little mock-up. I had to see this. I couldn't handle it no more. I was starting to have a complex. I just had to see. I had to play a little bit to see this thing. And I'm liking. So far, I'm liking. I just wish those bolts that fastened on the thing, I wish they were a little bigger. So instead of grade 5, all the hardware I put in this thing, I'm going to go grade 8. Just to try to, be on the safe side of things. And then, oh yeah, I got to clean up I got my sway bar laying over there too. I didn't show you, but you can use your factory sway bar mounts too. Everything mounts up. Got a lower control arm, and then here's a mount, and here's the mount. Isn't that cool? So I can put my factory sway bar even in here, which I'm gonna do. Might as well, right? Anyway, please like and subscribe, guys, and we'll talk to you later. Enough screwing around. I gotta get back to work here, otherwise I'm not getting nowhere. Too much play, not enough work. And take care and have a wonderful day. But we'll be doing more parts on this. I'm gonna do a playlist just on this. Okay, so this is actually probably gonna be like #1 video. Just a prelude to what we're gonna do here. Okay? Click on playlists. If you go on my channel, you can watch things separately. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye.